Well, November's election in Englewood is already historic. For the first time in some 70 years, voters, that's the emphasis on voters, will be choosing a mayor instead of city council.
But that spurred conversation about how voting should work in the city. Denver 7's Danielle Kreutter is digging into a charter amendment on the ballot and has both sides of the issue.
Something as big as how we vote is something that I think deserves to be in the city charter.
Matt Crabtree is campaigning for ballot measure 2A, asking for the current way that Englewood voters vote to be locked into the city's charter. That's the person with the most votes wins. Well, after Englewood voters recently decided they wanted to pick their own mayor for the first time in decades, city leaders began discussing the possibility of if the city should change to a majority vote wins method.
The most votes win is the method that Englewood voters are used to in the city. So when you're looking at a majority vote of having to receive more than 50%, if you didn't get 50% of the vote during the November election, then it would go to a special election that would occur 90 days later. We were concerned that that could create confusion, possibly lower voter turnout.
There's not really an organized no on 2A campaign, but we as Vibrant Englewood are advocating in our local elections, and so we've taken a position that we don't support the ballot measure.
Noah Kaplan, founder of the community group Vibrant Englewood, is encouraging people to vote no.
If we have more than two candidates in a race, the person who gets the most votes wins, even if that's 35, 40% of the vote. That's not how we think democracy works, right? We talk about it as majority rule, but that's not a majority, right?
Voting yes on 2A puts the most votes wins method in the charter, requiring a vote of the people to change it.
That would guarantee that the people of Englewood would have the opportunity to vote on how we vote.
A no vote would leave any potential future voting changes up to city council, something current members have said they wouldn't do anyway without a citizen vote.
That would be within our authority. We've not discussed doing that.
In Englewood, I'm Danielle Kreutter, Denver 7.
And we looked into city charters all over the state. We found that there are several other cities whose mayors are chosen by city council, not by public vote. That includes Grand Junction, Gunnison, and Vail. And until very recently, Boulder, Littleton, and Fort Collins chose mayors this way as well.